Happy Friday. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I've had a lot of death in my family. But God is faithful. Today I want to talk to you about the flesh takeover. God dropped it in my spirit that the flesh will take over if you let it. Matthew chapter 26:41 says, "Watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. For the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." And basically, our spirit is willing to do the good things that we need to do, but our flesh desires what it wants, and there's no good thing in our flesh. And so the flesh will take over if you let it. Your flesh will take over. You could be in an extramarital relationship or having extramarital relationships that you know is going to ruin your marriage. It's going to hurt your family deeply, but you won't quit because the flesh is taking over. You can be addicted to something, food, alcohol, drugs, gambling. But you won't stop because you know you're about to lose everything. You're about to go broke. You get that. But you won't stop because your flesh is taking over and your flesh wants what it wants. Yeah. You could be stealing and you know you're going to get caught. You have, the writing's on the wall. They got cameras everywhere, people watching. But you won't stop because your flesh is taking over. You may want to commit an act of violence towards someone. And you know it's going to get you in trouble. You know there's going to be some consequences that may cause you to maybe be incarcerated or may cause you to die. But you won't stop because your flesh has taken over. And your flesh wants what it wants because your flesh wasn't designed to live forever. But your spirit is. And so I'm going to encourage you to pray and ask God to let your spirit take over because your spirit is your eternal life. It is what's going to cause you to live even in this earth. So don't let your flesh just take over and govern you. You are spirit. And God's spirit communicates to your spirit. And ask God to allow you to surrender to that. So that you can do the things that will cause you to live. Because the flesh will take over and give you temporary satisfaction that will have some detrimental long-term consequences. Sometimes even to the point of death. Much love. Keita.